Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Bo. The Parsha in Perek Yud, Pasuk Aleph begins, Bo el Paro. Moshe is commanded by Hashem, go to Paro. Moshe has gone to Paro numerous times. And each time Paro doesn't listen, because in his opulent palace, Paro was arrogant and did not feel the need to listen to Moshe or to respond to the plagues that he'd suffered from. Rabbeinu Bechaya says that it's king of Paro and Nevuchadnezzar, both of them, they became arrogant and haughty because of their opulent palaces. Even though both of them were great and mighty kings, they were wealthy with strong armies, yet it's their house, their palace, that made them so arrogant that led to this sin. Why is it that it took the house, the palace, for them to sin and not the arrogance and the feelings from power and strength? So Reb Henoch Leibowitz in Mussar Hatorah explains that this teaches us, this perspective of Rabbeinu Bechaya helps us learn about the fact that Gava is not an intellectual feeling, but more so it's an emotional feeling. Even though intellectually these kings valued their power and might, it's the emotional feeling of their palace that made them lead to sin. Without the palace, they wouldn't have reached the level that they would have done the sins that they did. This, he says, is the lesson that we can apply today. Today, especially with things that are very superficial, people want to have the nice car and the nice home, and people invest so much in the house to make it a showcase. But that's something that they end up feeling pride in and perhaps going too far. The message we should learn is from Nebuchadnezzar and from Paro, that don't let your house become your showcase where you become arrogant and lead to sin. Instead, you should take your home like the Chofetz Chaim did. We spoke about him in last week's short Vort, that he lived in a home in Radin that was undecorated. It was your basics, probably even less than what we consider basics, and yet he was happy. It was a temporary place. So our lesson is not so much that we should be on the Chofetz Chaim level, but we should have realized that we shouldn't go over the top with decorating our homes and making them too opulent. We should really be focusing on the value of the home regarding family and living according to true Torah values. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.